Good morning class, welcome back to the online classes for Triveni Memorial Senior Secondary School. So students, we are going to start our 9th chapter for class 4, that is your fun and quarrel at play. So everyone is aware you are fond of playing different games like cricket, somebody is playing, somebody likes to play different indoors games, okay. So we have to understand about the different types of games and what are the various rules and regulations, why they are important in the play. So let's begin. So first of all, when we work all the time and have no time to enjoy, the mind become dull. So when we are working for the complete day and we have no time we have no rest time, okay, then what will happen? Our minds will become dull. When we play games, we relax our mind, and playing is very important. So playing game is also very important part of our life, student, because it has various important roles. First of all, it will help us in relaxing our mind. Okay, next one, it is a very good exercise for our body, okay, and it will keeps us physically fit and strong. It will makes us physically fit as well as strong. It will makes us feel fresh, active and mentally alert. Next is increase our power of concentration. When you play game with full dedication, it will also increase our power of concentration. When we are able to do, because of that, if we have our more concentration power, this will help us to do more work and in a much better way. Next topic, as you can see here, in the children are playing. Every child like to play games. There are various games that they enjoy while they are playing. So first topic that we have to discuss here is your games at school. So there, as you know, you went to school before lockdown. So that time you used to play different type of games in the school. So your PED stands for physical education, and it includes various exercise, games and sports. So PED stands for physical education, and it includes various types of games, sports and exercise even. So we have 2 PED period in a week in our school timetable. So when you are going to your school, you might have at least 2 periods in a week for your physical education. Then during this PED period, we play games in the school playground. So what children do, they generally play games in the sports, in the school playground. The PED teacher issues the sports equipment to the children to play. So in order to play different sports, it requires different sports equipments. These includes your football, hockey sticks, bat balls, stumps and nets for the schools, for the students in order to play at school. So these sports equipments are kept at a particular place that is called your sports room. Okay. Then we have a large playground in our school. So you might have remembered that your school is also having a large playground for you to play. We play games there, and our school playground is well maintained. So in order to get a proper playground, it has to be maintained from time to time. So here some pictures are being depicted of certain games. You have to name those games. So first one you can identify is of hockey. The next one is cricket, that is most of your favorite, and the third one is about football, and the last one is your tennis. Okay, so these are the various sports which we play in the school playground. Then there are rules for the games. Okay, so every game has its own set of rules and regulations. So every game has its own set of rule and regulation. There are certain rules in which manner you can play that games. So we must follow the rules of the games while playing. So we must follow these rules and regulations thoroughly. Rules are going to help us to play the games in a fair manner. There will be no cheating in that, okay, and there will be no use of unfair means. So with the following the rules and regulations, you can play them in a very fair manner. The coach or the PED teachers helps us to understand the rules. So who is going to make you understand? Your coach, the one who is training you, or the PED, the physical education teacher, helps you to understand different rules of different games. When we may have argument when somebody cheats during the play. This situation you might have faced, that some of you start arguing if somebody is cheating in the game. So when we play harsh game, we get injured. So when you are playing very harsh game, rough game, then there are chances that you can get hurt or get injured. So we must not quarrel or fight if someone breaks the rule. So make this a habit that you should not fight or start quarreling with somebody who is breaking the rules. You can resolve that problem by talking with your coach or that person or that child, and you can again restart the game. Playing game according to the rules makes our life disciplined. Okay, if you follow the rules and regulations, this is going to help you to become well disciplined in your life also. Next thing is your next topic is your games at school. So various games that you play at school. Then there are certain games that you play after school. So here we have to discuss the games after school. So we play games after school as well. After completing our homework, we usually go to a nearby park to play with our friends. So this is kind of habit of every child that after completing their work, okay, their parents allow them to go to the nearby park in order to play in the evening with their friends and brother and sister. So we get back home before it gets dark. So before it is dark, you again come back to your home. We do not quarrel while playing in the park. We follow the rules of the game there too. So wherever you play, whether you are playing any game at a school or whether you are playing any game at your nearby park or any garden, you must follow the rules and regulation of that game. All the children of the neighborhood play in the park. So all the child get together in the neighborhood park and they play together. And here he is also having lot many friends. He has 4 friends named Kareem, Gurpreet, James and Sunil. All of us play together. So all the friends play together in the nearby park. We make contribution toward buying the sports equipment like the bats, ball and football. So in order to play games at your nearby your house, then you require those equipments to play, and from where you are getting that sports equipment, all of the children will contribute from their pocket money and they are going to buy those various sports equipments. Okay. Those who cannot contribute are still allowed to play with us. So those children who cannot contribute the money in order to buy these equipment, still they are allowed to play the games with the rest of the children. Sometimes my sister Nikita and her friend also join us. So here Nikita, the sister as well as her friends, the girls and boys, they play together in the garden. Here they also follow the same set of rules and regulation and team them as equal. Okay. So here the girls also are being treated equally. They also have to follow all the rules and regulation of the game. So we develop self-confidence and a feeling of cooperation by playing together. So if all children play together, this will develop the feeling of what? Cooperation. Okay, and confidence will be developed if all of them play together following all the rules and regulation nicely. So here you can see here in the diagram, the boys and the girls playing together. They play different games together. Okay, and here you can see a diagram playing according to the rules. So there are certain rules in which there are fouls or there are certain regulations that you must follow. And here you can see playing football. There are children who are playing football. Next is there are other games we play with our friends. So there are certain other games which are being played with their friends, like it can be a steppo, then 7 tiles and hide and seek. So these are the various games played with our friend by different children. So as we have discussed, there are 2 types of games, students. One is your outdoor game, another is your indoor game. So outdoor games are the one which you play outside your home. That is, you can play that in a garden, in a park or in a stadium, in an open garden, okay, but in an open ground. But there are certain other games which you play at your home. Those games are called as indoor games. So here we play many exciting games at our home as well. So the games that we play at our home are called as indoor games. So those games which we play at our home are called indoor games. Example of that are your chess, snake and ladder and carom are some of the games that we play when we are at home. When you are at home, you play this certain type of game, very common game with your friends, with your brothers, sisters. Okay. We also read books as well as watch television at home. Sometimes we have disagreement with our family members about which television channel to watch, but we avoid having quarrel and somehow we resolve the problem by talks. So certain times you might have faced that there is a disagreement that you want to watch any other channel and your parents are saying that they will watch certain other channel. So despite of arguing with them, you should resolve this problem by simply talking, okay? And you can reschedule this problem can be solved by just talking, and you can reschedule your program that you want to watch, okay? So here these are the various indoor games like a chess and carom. Next is playtime is the best time of the day. We especially enjoy playing games in the neighborhood park. So playtime is the best time as the children enjoy playing in their neighboring park as well as different places like gardens or school playground, etc. Sometimes we make new friends while playing in the park. So by playing together you can make new friends also. When one of our friend play well, we cheer for him or her. So when someone in your friends are playing very good game, then you have to cheer for him or her. While playing, we learn different things. What things which we learn while we are playing? We learn cooperate. We learn how to share and work together. Playing together help us to build team spirit. So when we play together, this is going to help us to build the we can build the team spirit, okay? Next, move on to the exercise. Let's move on to the exercise part now of chapter 9. So first of all, section A of the exercise, multiple choice question. First of all, who helped you to learn about the rules of the games you play? Who is the one who is going to teach you the various rules and regulation of any sports? Your EVS teacher, librarian, or your PET teacher, that is your physical education teacher. Right answer is C option. Next is, when we play a harsh game, we can get dash. We can get happy, injured, or excited. So when we play any harsh game, a rough game, then it can cause us, we can get injured or harm. The next is, fill in the blanks. First of all, playing games according to the dash makes us disciplined. So playing games according to the rules. Next is, the rules help us to play a game in a dash manner. It helps us to play the game in a fair manner. Next is, you have to look at this picture and you have to write down the name. So first one, as you can see here, is hockey match. The next one you can see is a tennis. Then moving on to the section B of the exercise, first multiple choice question here is, for boys and girls playing together, we should have dash rules. So for boys and girls, if they are playing together, then they should have the same rules, okay? The next is, we develop a feeling of dash by playing together. What is the feeling that we develop if we play together? Fighting, arguing, or cooperation. So the right answer is your cooperation. The third option, that is C answer. Next is, moving on to the very short question answer. First of all, what do you do in your PET period? Physical education period, you play games, sports, and do exercise in your physical education period. Next is, what sports equipment do you have in your school? So we have different sports equipment like your football, hockey stick, then bat, ball, stumps, and nets in our school. Moving on to the next, that is short answer type of question. First of all, why should we play a game according to its rules? So rules are very important because rules helps us to play the game in a fair manner. It will help us to resolve our problem, and they also makes us disciplined. Because of these three reasons, every child must follow the rules and regulation of any type of game that they are playing. What should we do when somebody breaks the rule? So we should avoid argument. If somebody cheats in a game, and not fight but should resolve the problem and restart the game soon. So despite of arguing about that, you should not fight or quarrel. What you can do, you can resolve that problem by talking, and you can again restart the game soon. Next is your long answer question. First of all, why should we play game? Playing game is why it is important, student, because it makes us fresh, active, and mentally alert. Next is, it is a very good exercise for our body and keeps us physically fit and strong. So it is a very good exercise, and it is going to keeps our body physically fit, and we will be physically and mentally very strong. Next is, it increase our power of concentration. because it enhances our power of concentration, we can implement that power of concentration and we can do other works also very efficiently. And the last question here is, why should we play together? Why it is a requirement? Why there is why everybody suggests that the girls and boys should play together and they should be treated equally? Because we should play together to develop self-confidence and a feeling of cooperation. Playing together help us to build the team spirit. So if we all play together, it will help us to build the team spirit. And what is team spirit? That is the spirit which require the spirit which will enable all the children who are playing in a game to win for the team. Okay, then the team is given more important than their individual performance. So it will enhance the feeling of cooperation and build your team spirit. So student, by this we are completing this chapter. Hope to see you in my next video. Till then, take care. Thank you.